Hey Collective, I'm Leela from Inner Peace Healing as well as Enough Said 78. Peace and blessings to you all. Collective, listen. Some of you guys could have gotten into a new relationship with somebody you saw as your soulmate or your divine counterpart. You saw this as your new beginning with somebody new. Let me see how that relationship is going for some of you guys, because you guys didn't want to reconnect with your past person, which possibly could have been a twin flame of yours, somebody you had a soul contract with, but you started a new relationship with somebody else. Let me see what's going on with this new relationship. Hold up. Spirit guys, can we know for the ones who just started a new relationship, what happened in this, what is going on in this new relationship between them and their person? What's going on? Like, I see that, yeah, this was like a wish. You was praying and you was asking God for somebody new. You got this new person. Okay, yeah, there's a new beginning here. There's a new beginning here. You got somebody new. And you saw yourself building a life with this person. You saw the Ten of Cups. Stay with me, stay with me. You saw the Ten of Cups. But something happened which brought this relationship to a halt. Some type of challenges came up. And whatever this challenge is something that could have been very small, very premature. It could have just all of a sudden happened. It could have been something dealing with the Page of Swords. It could have been a child, something about communicating with a child, something about mental energy. Your person just started shifting. Their energy started changing. Come on, Holy Spirit. Yes, and you got into the place of walking away. You left this person. Some of y'all started a new relationship with somebody new. You saw this as being a wish. This was like what you prayed for. And you saw yourself in this relationship with this new person. You saw the relationship going somewhere. You saw divine harmony. You saw peace there. You saw love there. You was getting all the things you wanted. You was being fulfilled. But then all of a sudden, some type of challenge came about. Your person, your new person could have tried to put you in competition with somebody, a family member, friends or something. But the person energy shifted, the new person, and whoever this new person was became defensive towards you, collective. All right. They did. They started acting immature. They started, acting different, moving different, talking different. You understand? Acting all moody around you, like they couldn't be still. Yeah, and you was disappointed, so you walked away. You ain't with this person no more. This is a new relationship for some of you guys. Yes, now you're back in the place where you started from, whoever you are, collective. That's because God was testing you. He was testing your faith to see that you really learned what he had just taught you from a previous toxic relationship. Somebody get on up in here. And see, now you're feeling burdened down because it's like you worked so hard on yourself to heal. And now it's like you're repeating a cycle. Come on with me, Holy Spirit. Take us there. See, now you're trying to be hopeful and positive right now. You're trying to think straight because now you're trying to get back into the energy of celebrating yourself and becoming more successful yourself. You're now going through a rebirth, and you keep convincing yourself and telling yourself with positive affirmations that it is all well, because now you rather just be by yourself, whoever you are. I'm speaking to you. Yes, you gave a cup to somebody else who you thought was going to balance your life out. You thought this was your justice and your favor, and it possibly could have been, and it still can be. But something shifted in your new person. Their energy and everything started changing. All right, let's find out what happened, really what happened, and why did your new person energy start changing towards you, collective. All right, and why you had to make this decision, even though you was kind of in your energy and your feelings and emotion about making this decision to walk away from this person or to leave this person. You understand? And so you had to wait and halt and make sure that your footsteps is being ordered by God, whoever you are. I'm talking to you. But I do see that your person, your new person, is something that they lied to you about. It's something they lied to you about. Because see, you in this new beginning, it wasn't, they lied to you about this. They lied. When they came towards you, they were very spontaneous, very optimistic. It was like somebody you could trust. I mean, literally, you was getting pleased by this person and everything. But there was a small little lie that they told you that put them back in the energy of going back to something in their past. It was a small little lie, and that's all it takes, just a little bit of leaven, a little bit of lie the size of a mustard seed for it to grow and wedge division between your relationship and your life. And see, now I see that your person could have started watering something that was not meant for them, that already betrayed them. They start watering something. They start giving life to something else, because see, they didn't uproot whatever this was that they lied to you about. They didn't all the way let it go. And so they started, when they got into the relationship with you, they started giving energy. They started giving attention to something that they went back to, that they told you they was done with. This is your new person. And see, God is trying to see that you learn from that last lesson that the gods gave you. And that was another test that some of y'all are going through, or some of y'all will be going through, or some of y'all have went through. And God wanted to see, was you going to be stubborn and try to hold on to somebody who you could be given to, who you could have given energy to, love to, attention to. God wanted to see, was you going to hold on to whoever this person is and allow them to treat you the same way somebody else treated you, by putting you in all type of third-party situations with all types of other people. They wanted to see, was you going to try to hold on to somebody who was still in the same energy from somebody you had already broke yourself away from, who you already healed from. You got the same test over again to see how you was going to handle it. Somebody new. Yeah, this was somebody new. Same energy, but different type of speed, different type of image, whoever this emperor was. God wanted to see, was you going to hold on and try to make it work when the energy, the gods was telling you no in this new relationship. The gods was trying to let you know, listen, you already went through in a past relationship with an ex, and you avoided the red flags, and you also let down your standards. So now I'm going to give you another test to see, have you learned your lesson, in order for you to move to the next level in your life. God was trying to see, was you going to hold on to somebody you already see that there were flags being waved, meaning that your life was going to be at a stagnant, limbo state of being, meaning that you got somebody that's going to be always in and out, flighty, double-minded, haughty, in between two opinions. And the Holy Spirit said, we watching to see what you gonna do. Because see, the decision you are about to make with this new person is either gonna set you up or set you back. But I want to say this to you, whoever you are, man or woman of God, you decided to walk away and end this cycle with a new lover that you got involved with. You chose you, baby. Oh, you learned the test. You got your clarity, what you needed. You know this person don't mean you no good. They only gonna take you down a tunnel of what you've already been through. So you release yourself, and now God is about to give you your empress status. You about to walk into your empress status, whoever you is. I promise you that. God is about to pour into your cup, baby. He said he gonna bless you, and you won't even have room enough to receive it. You about to walk into your abundance and your overflow because you chose you. You didn't allow somebody new to come into your life and play them same games that you allow somebody from your past to play. You now know better. You understand, whether it's a new person or an old person you allowed in your life, you now know how to stand your ground and put your boundaries up and let that person know that either you're going to respect me or you're going to have to get on your way. And some of y'all told this person, because you're new and you're already showing me red flags and you're already showing me a sign of disrespect and you not making me a priority, I'm finna let you go because I'm going to wait on God to bring me somebody else. I ain't got time for this drama. Some of y'all told them go play with your mama. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Y'all did. Go play with your mama because I ain't the one. Or the 2 or the 3. On grip, baby. That's what you said. You said you wasn't finna play them games with whoever that was. And you threw him right back to the streets where he belonged. And now, Spirit, what is this person doing now that the collectives done gave them back to the streets? What they trying to do now? Yeah, you abandoned this person. You rejected them because they abandoned you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, your person was started to act irrational with you. Thought they was going to be putting fear in your heart. Like they was going to make you feel like, ooh, I don't want to be by myself. I'm this age. I don't want to be alone, but I'm going to go ahead and see, can we work it out? He knew. So it's just, you know, we got to kind of level the relationship out. The devil is a swole-faced lie. You let him know, baby, you wasn't about to be played with. You can get your hat, your coat, and you can go. Matter of fact, get the hat, the coat. Take your energy too, because it's dusty. I don't even want you around. That's what you said. Yeah, now they all conflicted because of a decision they made. It's a decision that your person made. You understand? Your new person, they made some type of decision where their energy started changing, and they went try to go back to somebody else. That's what they did. They tried to rewater something that was already supposed to have been over. They lied about it, and God put you to the test to make sure that you knew your worth. And you knew that you was valuable. Yeah, your person here, they start changing up on you. Now they hate they started changing up. Because see, now you're not even nourishing this relationship. Now whoever this is, this new person, they feel like that nothing is going to work out. They feel they self-esteem low. They feel like they just cursed. They are. You just cursed your own blessing by trying to go back and refurbish a relationship that God told you was forbidden. What you think the man or woman of God going to wait on somebody else after they just went through years and years of being in an abusive, mentally, physically relationship with somebody else? And you think God fixing to allow this person, or they finna allow themselves to go through this again? The devil is a lie. Some of y'all was like, hell to the no. But then you got some may still try to, you know, hold on because they still ain't learned the lesson. But to the ones I'm talking to, you learned the lesson, baby. You ain't playing this. Yes, this person went back to somebody else. What did they go back to this other person for? What did they go back? Why did they go back? Because they felt like they were still, they wasn't over this person. They wasn't over this person. They wasn't. They felt like they could heal it. And they didn't even tell you that they just stopped, just changed up on you. Why did they change up on the collectives anyway? Why did they change up on the collectives? Because of something about, they felt like loyalty. Oh, they changed up on you because they felt like reliability. They feel like they was a liability to you, collective. They feel like they was a liability to you. Like they could have, whoever your new person was, dealt with low self-esteem. Yeah, they felt like they was liability. A liability to you. Why? Why did they feel like they was a liability to the collective? Oh, because they didn't want to put up their player ways. They still wanted to chase thrills. They still wanted to, they still wanted to do other people. But they came off as if they was loyal and trustworthy. They came off as if they was loyal, but they were lying. Like I said, it was still a little bit crack, a little bit of seed that they still had planted and embedded in them that they didn't want to release. And they started going back and watering their player ways by trying to go back and be with somebody else that was forbidden. And now they done missed out on their divine feminine. They done missed out on you, woman of God, a man of God. They done missed their blessing. Now they got to wait on God to bring them back into a cycle like that, if God will give them somebody else like you. Now they longing and craving for you. They is. Probably ain't even eating and everything. They avoid eating, blocking out people, pushing folks away. Yeah, because they want this commitment with you, collective. They obsessing over you, your new person obsessing over you. But they let their arrogancy and ego and stubbornness get in the way. Yeah, and so, baby, they want you to open this door back up to them and let them back in, but you exhausted and you just got started in this relationship with this person. You still exhausted from your past, and now somebody new trying to come back in your life and put you back in that type of energy. You like, the devil is a lie. You're not finna drain me. You not finna drain me, baby. You better go on somewhere and y'all done relieve yourself. You release this person. You released them. And you moving on with your life, baby. Look at you. You ain't just started. You been started. You gone. You gone. You moving on. You don't know where you headed and you don't know where you going. But baby, you know, all you know is you moving on. You sure wills. You letting go and moving on. You walking away from this person. And this is somebody new. Some of y'all got in a new relationship with somebody else that came in to try to play them same games, baby. You shut it down real quick, collective. And God bless you. See y'all in the next video. God got something better in store for you. Don't even try to play with that. If you done with it, be done with it. Don't play with it. You understand? Because all it's going to do is just get worse and worse. You learned the lesson. Move on, collective. And they need to move on because you not going to play them games with them. They should have known better. They should have known better than to think you wouldn't leave. They should have known better. That's Monica. They should have known better. Yay. God bless you. See y'all in the next video.